Alright, well, I am at least hoping that that's everything.
Alright. Got Murder Sturm. Got Slam and Potato back in his double face.
Yeah. He thinks he's the king of potatoes, but what does he know?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just nothing.
Mm-hmm. We will see how this goes.
Yeah.
If it gets some false starts, or if we manage to get him into a good position or not.
I feel like this is the scariest map without battle saves, right?
Yeah, yeah. We will definitely have the ability to get ourselves into a bad position that, like, especially when restart turn doesn't even restart back to your allies.
Yeah.
You know, we likely will have to make some calls that depend on someone else being able to do something. On just, you know, sit with the results if need be.
Hi. Alright. Advance of Wars.
I guess.
Alright, so we've picked our COs, I think.
I think so. So, like,
My boy Colin!
we're you know, not gonna make this a challenge mode for ourselves. I would say.
Alright, I think the only way you could make this a challenge mode for yourself is if you picked, like, Sonya. Like, what would be the most garbage COs to take to this? Sonya is definitely up there. There's no fog. She's terrible.
Olaf probably, like, he does fuck with Sturm, but like the snow would also fuck with your guys.
Well, the thing about Drake is
but it is at least global
Drake
damage.
has global damage, which is in a map like this. So he's got so many units. It's actually like just fine.
Sturm's gonna be building a lot, and the Death Ray.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like who the worst CO from each one would be, and I'm like, I think Jess would be better than Drake, or Drake. What do you think, Drake or Jess?
Hard to say. Again, with Drake
Like,
having
Jess
the global
might-
damage, I think Jess might be the
A little less, yeah.
like Jess having the all Jess has is her powers like on vehicles, and she's fighting into a guy who has better like
Yeah,
attack
vehicles,
on his
yeah.
vehicles day to day than she does, and also everything else, and also defense.
Yeah.
Like that is so much going on. I feel like out of everyone, like Sonya,
Sonya.
Jess, probably Sammy. Like the global damage on Olaf, he would slow everyone else down, but one of the biggest downsides of Olaf, honestly, is the opportunity cost of not picking Colin.
Not picking Colin or Grit.
Yeah.
Like, Grit's a little weird on this map, but like his extra range can be very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I think especially on the hard mode version of this map.
Yes. I think on the hard mode he's a lot better than on this one. I think on
Yes.
this one he probably has a little bit of an issue where the choke point that he wants to hold with his artilleries is the Death Ray.
Yes,
You
definitely,
know?
and it's a bit wide, yeah. Like, Colin is by far the best Blue Moon CO to use on this map.
Mm-hmm.
Sensei, both sides start with airports. His battlecopters are the best unit in the game, pretty
And
much.
the extra distance transport copters will actually be useful in a
Yeah.
map like this, you know? So that's also
then
good.
The third is actually,
Kind of dealer's choice here.
well, the thing about the third is, you want one designated potato person.
Someone wants to be the meteor catcher.
And so they're not going to do too much anyway, so like Andy's good for repairing it, but I think we're going to go with, you want to do Sammy.
I sort of want to do Sammy in the sense of I think she can capture fairly quickly. She also has Sensei's, further transport move. And if most of what she wants to do is take meteors, she just wants to capture a bunch of things and then clump them up.
Yeah. And her units being bad, if they're getting hit by a potato, that's,
Not too much of an issue.
Yeah, the main thing is that we need her not to die.
Alright.
But Colin will be taking the brunt of any attack anyway, as we'll see by the layout.
This isn't even my final front.
It might be, though. I think it is actually his final front. Yeah, Drake's not a bad choice for Potato Getter as well. Like, again, his main thing is building up his power and slapping Stern for a little bit of damage to make your other two characters' attacks a little
bit better, which against Sturm is actually pretty valid. Like,
it's also like Colin's slightly worse units are actually not too bad, because everyone's units are slightly worse against Sturm's, and Colin's are cheaper.
we're really just hoping to not get one-shot by things,
Yes.
There's probably a few matchups where the one-shot will happen.
But luckily, Collins don't lose any defense.
Yes, it's mostly, and that is the biggest thing of it. He'll, of course, do less damage, which means that Sturm's units will be able to get multiple bits of value in when he attacks us, but hopefully the more units, and especially once we gold rush for extra money, will be really good.
Like, bombers and Colin bombers and Neo tanks will deal with a lot of Sturm stuff, as well as basically anyone else's for cheaper.
Yep.
I love bearing witness to history in the making.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright, as we learned when we failed last time, the first round of missiles didn't destroy everything.
Surely someone must be alive out there. I love that when it yields, it's like, yeah, you failed the mission. You fucked up.
You fucked it. I think the funny thing is, I think our main attacker is probably gonna be Sensei.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Colin's just trying to survive.
Colin is trying. We're gonna try and be sneaky with Colin, and we'll see if it
Yes.
works. We're gonna try and get a bomber up to blow up those black cannons. He's like the only one who can get a bomber on turn 3. Without sacrificing building infantry.
Yeah. Which is the big thing. And blowing up an explosive of that magnitude is probably bad.
I'll have to sort of, look at the bomber price and see.
Yes, decide exactly
how many
what we
infantry.
can do.
Yeah.
Well, then blow up his fucking laser. If we can't blow up his giant bomb, then we'll blow up the laser. It's as shrimple as that.
Hell yeah! Yeah, I used Max because, hell yeah, brute force, baby!
It's one of those things where, like, bringing 3 good COs to this mission and kind of letting Sturm decide where the meteor goes, basically by, like, which side is getting more shafted than the other one. Because, like, he actually can't really cover every single front. It's kind of just too big for that, even with his ridiculous amount of resources.
And he might be a little dumb.
Yes.
Sometimes, the AI will be like, I have anti-airs, but they're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Strategy you're thinking of replacing it with, and the replacement for that.
Ooh, okay, Sturm.
Am warfare incarnate. The best you can do is choose a maneuver that might briefly postpone your defeat.
I like that they voiced all of that.
Yes.
Because Colin's at 7,000 a turn.
7, 14, 21.
So I think you have 3,000 to play with, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, actually, 3,400 because his do cost 800.
Yep.
So we can actually build 4 infantry.
4 infantry, yeah. So it's basically we are skipping infantry next, like the last
Yes,
turn.
and we want to capture these 2
Yes.
because they are in the path
because
of
they're
the laser.
fucked. So yes, we did look at this at the start. Sturm, this is kind of the bulk of his forces. If you look at the status here, he has 29,000 to play with.
Yes.
A shit ton of bases, a shit ton of airports, and just for fun, some extra base and airports to bother the other cities with. So like, he is going to get funneled by the structure of this map through these 3 openings, and every 7 days, this will fire and annihilate you, which does also mean that you will be skipping on the Blue Moon
I
bases.
did not really look up when the laser fire.
Yes, if it's the 7th day or the, like the start of the 7th day.
Or the end of 7.
Yes, again, I'm pretty sure there will be some text. Like they'll be like, I'm gonna get shot today. And it's like, yeah, you will. Sorry, man.
Okay, looks like it's the end of day 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the end of day 7. So on day 7, you need to move everything out of the way.
All right, once again, Gold Comet with just a fantastic turn. It'll be an interesting question if we want to go for this or see if we can steal this base, because it is off.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do have bases up here and kind of priority on getting those bases, but if you can steal them, like say if you get a battlecopter of senseis up there,
Yep.
harass that infantry, you're in good shape.
It'll really be down to if he builds like a tank up here or not.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can get a transport copter over. Both of my side people have transport, like, bonuses.
I think it is worth trying to see if you can stop him from getting these bases.
100%, yes. Sammy should be able to do that. Should be able to do it, like, pretty free because she gets her bonus even if he gets a unit over there. If she gets the first cap in and it doesn't kill her, then she'll almost certainly be able to cap it next. Alright, ready for this?
Alright, well, the fuck is Sturm gonna build with his shit tons of money? Transfer copter and,
yeah, fair enough.
Did he build it on the other side as well?
It didn't look like it.
No, he built an artillery there.
Which is fair. Alright, so yes, you can kind of see Sturm already. He will not have the CPU's usual problem of getting stuck in a, like, infantry mech loop early on.
Yep.
You can see he was smart enough to build stuff here when it's still kind of a mad dash. This'll be interesting. It might mean we have to fight him off it. It's also, like, the way the map is designed, you cannot safely attack this base from down or to the right. Which is another consideration.
Yes, I feel like then we want to build a bomber to try with Colin and try and take that left one out.
Yeah.
To help Sensei out.
Yeah, because I think Sensei is the one who wants it. Yeah, more. Alright, so we'll just double check this, but next turn we will have 19,400. Now next turn...
17,800.
Which is literally exactly enough for a cheap bomber.
Yeah, probably on that left-hand one.
Yeah. And because he didn't build an anti-air here, it will not... Like, if he had built an anti-air here, we actually could not try this, even. Because it would be here by the time. Even if he builds one this turn, there's a chance. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, well, we're giving it a go.
We're giving it a red hot go. A bomber's not a bad thing to have.
Yeah. Like, even if they have an anti-air, like, we do outrange it.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy down the way, I think, is a good shout.
And then, I think, is it about a transport copter here and 2 infantry?
Yeah, and then maybe a battlecopter next turn.
Yeah, because I think we'll have enough next turn. Exactly enough. It'll be close. We'll consider it. One thing to note is that we can grab these cities unless he builds an artillery here. Like, he actually has to kind of, quote-unquote, think about what he's building here. We will be able to come up with counters for almost anything that he builds. It's just a matter of, like, us having the right money and making the call, you know? I can send this transport copter up if I decide that it's not worth going for the base.
Yeah. And if we take out that cannon, that will allow Sensei, like, even if they get that base, to really start, like, making progress there.
Yep. I believe Sammy's basically doing the same thing. Yes, and she'll take this base pretty much for free. Worth noting, this thing does cover these cities.
Yep. That is
so, like, that is
built the
a preemptive there.
But that kind of allows us to maybe take that base.
Exactly, and the base is much more important. Like, the swing that we get for taking these cities does make them very important, but...
Anti-air over there with a battlecopter.
Okay, so that means Sensei is going upwards there.
It's okay.
That is a reasonable thing for him to build. Important,
but it does
though,
mean that
he built everything on the offside.
He's taking out the sides and leaving Colin alone for now. Oh, the left side. Why take the left side?
You are correct. I think it is about the same.
You are gonna have to go through the blind spot, so I guess it is.
It's this square.
As long as it can get to that square,
which is down the center. It is one short from being able to, but I think it would be from the other side as well.
Yeah, will it still get to the,
No, we're gonna have to spend another turn. Like, I don't think there's any way
Oh.
around that.
Okay. Interesting.
So basically the key here is that the first square up here that is not covered by both is this one.
Yeah, and then you want...
Bombers have a range of 7. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here you can get there, which is this spot right here, which I believe neither of them can get to, or even close to, actually.
That's okay. Because we built those T-copters on the side, we kinda ended up, like, going for them. He'll potentially build an anti-air, but I think we have a shot at getting this bomber.
In the very least, this will slow down some of his other bullshit as well. I will... It's an interesting question if I would like to try to capture at least one of these bases, but it's kind of hard to say. It's definitely the weirdness of, you know, everything that's available, and like how Colin does need some funds from somewhere.
Yeah, there are a couple of cities down at the bottom.
Yes, that we will send to eventually.
Hey, it's Death Ray time.
We do be Death Ray in here.
And we do have missiles at the
Yes,
bottom that
each
both
side
Sammy
has
and Sensei
missiles.
can use. But yeah, so we're gonna try and reduce his funds a little bit. It will take him a couple turns before he's able to,
If he builds an
Stop
artillery
this.
next turn, we will capture this city before he gets it, and even
Yeah.
getting that one is actually worth something to us. Alright, so kind of an interesting question. If we build an anti-air and an infantry, or if we just build the battlecopter here.
I think we built the battlecopter.
Mm-hmm. And we've got 7,000, so we can build an anti-air next turn. Alright, yeah, and you'll start capping that city next turn.
You try and get that base over there.
It is interesting. I think this guy has the best shot at that base anyway.
Yeah, true.
This guy won't start capping it any sooner.
Yep.
Yeah, the nice thing is that they are pretty far apart, and like, if Sturm himself decides he's going to build all of his shit to screw over Sensei, that actually gives Colin a lot more latitude.
Yeah.
Which is really good for him.
Alright, so Sammy...
Sammy is flying to that base, like,
Yeah.
just straight up. That part's easy.
Yeah, I think you can easily, like, go as far forward while staying out of range here. Yeah.
Yes, the big downside here, I think they will be able to cover the base by next turn. It'd be interesting what we would like to do next. Also worth noting, these bases on the side are functionally not very useful until the cannons are gone. Once the cannons are gone, they're free, but like, you can really see that they are very limited in what they can do.
Yeah.
Until, especially like if we want Colin to have them.
I don't think it's a bad idea to T-copter and infantry again here. The thing that again, if they
see if we can draw him up to here.
If they move this down to protect the base, we can then go up and get those saves.
Yes. It's also worth noting that like we could build a battlecopter, but at any point he could build an anti-air here, which makes it a lot worse. So I think that's fair. We can kind of like split his attention. Sammy's also perfectly happy to have a whole bunch of infantry going.
Yeah, I do think that Colin wants these closest to the lake.
Oh yeah, he wants both of these.
The other base should be the other characters.
I agree, yeah. Alright, this build is going to be important, like this turn. This is definitely a map where you have to play very reactive to the CPU. He did not build much there. That was a recon on the other side.
And so...
And a medium tank on this side.
Wow, he is gunning for Sensei.
So that's fine. Like, the
Yeah.
only thing that's actually dangerous to us so far on this side is this.
Anti-area.
Which we will have to build, like, a tank or to deal with. I think specifically a tank. But which, like... When we flood him with copters, we're pretty much fine otherwise. Yes, we did get these.
I believe the line is like exactly that bottom
Yes.
on the island.
It is that this base is out of it, and these bases are in it, so...
Yeah,
This is
what
the
if he-
square we have to go for. That was a recon.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, good
He didn't
choice
actually
against
build anything, so he's gonna build
inventory.
Neo-tanks and shit next turn.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
has...
that's 9,000.
Holy... Yeah, wow. Oh, because it was the medium tank on the
Medium
left.
tank,
That's
yeah.
what it is. That's what he spent all his money on. Even though it's still, like, at 9,000, he is gonna spend some big fucking money next turn. Alright, interesting question what Colin wants to build next.
Yeah, I do think one of his infantry kind of wants to go up.
See what we can do. I think we do want to build either a tank or an artillery here. You know, because, like, it's really useful to know that, like, his units actually do get... his gland units get very bottlenecked here. It's a little unfortunate, of course, that he can send this over, but if he is sending it over, it's not bothering Sensei, so, like... Interesting. Like, obviously a tank would be able to get out of the way better. This side is the part that is not attacked by the things. So there is, like, kind of a safety on the bridge if you can get there. And Artie would be more likely to do actual damage and, like, you know, could be blocked by an infantry that he comes and attacks.
I don't hate an artillery here.
It also gives us a little bit more money to play with next turn. It's kind of down to, do we think we go both infantry up to, like, kind of make space for it? And I kind of want to.
Yeah, then it's not a bad idea to, like, actually, no, we probably don't need to build an infantry. Those two guys just probably pop down, right?
Well, it is interesting, of course, because the left and right bases are also considerations.
Yeah, so maybe it is.
I think I built it at least one
to go
infantry
down.
here. That, like, one guy goes down, possibly send one of the other dudes down, but we'll see. A lot of this map is about being flexible.
Alright, we'll get another city for Sensei. We'll start capturing one of... Like, the good thing about capturing his is it reduces his money.
Yes, like, those cities are fairly high priority just because they are a double swing. And, like, you know, the fact that he did not build anything for this gives us a decent chance of getting both cities is the cool part. Alright, and even with this slightly underpowered, like, it will fight an anti-air just fine. The thing about Sensei is, as long as he can't really bother our battle copters, we are set. So until he, like, full-on builds a fighter, there is literally nothing we need to build but tanks and battle copters. It is, of course, double worth noting, Sturm is not slowed down by any of this, and we are, when it comes to all of our ground units. Alright, you're just gonna chill here. In fact, I'll move you here so you get refueled. Oh, free. The real fun part is we're probably gonna be forced into at least some sort of fight before we're fully ready.
Yeah.
Which means that there's a possibility that we have to deal with a potato before we're fully ready.
Yeah. That's not actually covering,
Yes,
base
although
currently.
unfortunately he can get into range with the next one. That said, unless he drives the rockets in, the Artie probably can't do enough damage.
to stop you.
Yes. But I can at least do this so he can't camp it, which is important. But yeah, it's like, you know, this will actually do appreciable damage to this, but it won't kill it in one, which is kind of the most important part. Alright, so yeah, you are starting to take this, which is good for us. That's a good base for Sammy.
I think this guy goes up,
Yeah.
puts an infantry out of rocket range. So that they have to decide where they're gonna, you know, what they're gonna cover here.
Yep. Yeah, you can actually see they're kind of covering these other, the cities right now with this setup. Random side note, Sturm's rockets are actually one of his better units because they do not have the tire debuff.
Yeah.
Alright, interesting question if Sammy wants to build a copter or a tank here. The copter would basically just get to this position to harass these things faster, and of course does not have to worry about them shooting. The downside being if he builds an anti-air here, the copter won't be able to do anything.
I do think it's worth building, potentially, essentially, a sacrificial battlecopter.
Sure, if it can take a shot at those, it doesn't really matter. I think that's fair.
Yeah, if we can get that base and we can start building, like, tanks out of it, you know, we can cover the space.
Yep. We also have a decent shot, like, with long-range units of blowing this up and then being able to blow this up. Because, like, he can't actually defend this super well. He's got bases on one side that have to go through a one-tile choke, and then bases on the other side that have to go through a one-tile choke.
It's
so if
funny,
you blow this up with, like,
It's very
arties...
funny how aggressive he's been at the sides and not very much in the middle.
Yep.
Hopefully that will be to our advantage, and a Colin Bomber, like...
can sneak through.
Sneaks through, takes one of the black, or maybe even both black cannons if we're very lucky.
If we're really lucky. He will need 2 turns, so I think our bomber is taking half of its health after the first one. So the good news here, he did not block us on the side. That is a weird thing to do, but okay.
Well, the rockets kill the infantry.
I don't think so. It's really if it gets it down below 3 health. Like 3 health and Sammy can still capture this.
Rockets do normally 95% to an infantry. Is a 20% more attack.
That's gonna
How many
be
stars?
3 defense stars. That's gonna be close.
And then the recon can actually attack it as well.
No,
Oh,
unless
no.
that moves. Like I have to leave this here, unfortunately, but
Can't go around to the left side.
never mind. All right, yeah, I think we're not getting this.
And I think has he covered both those cities on the right as well? Oh
Yes.
fuck! Hello.
It's to the point where I might want to try capturing the base, if only to take up his time.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, the one thing about this, we haven't looked at his other stuff, but building this bomber means that he has not been able to fund everything else, especially because he also built a mech here, which is useless.
Yeah.
Over here, he built an artillery, so he is finally trying to take this, but we will get this city first. I mean, this is kind of the nature of the beast here.
So Colin puts his bomber right here, and there's nothing he can do about it. That tank ain't doing shit. Yeah, and then next turn it goes perfectly between them, and then it can attack.
Yes, you can see it can move to here, and that is in fact the first open spot. It
And
also
then it can
blocks for
attack-
this.
Yeah, it can attack either, either cannon, but it's... God, it could be either cannon, frankly. Guess we see who's more in danger.
Basically, yes, but it'll be dealer's choice. And, like, the nice thing is, he is playing this conservatively, which means that we can get his ass. So that's good. Like, the fact that this didn't slide over means that that it cannot cover the cannons with the bomber. Alright, so things are interesting.
Things are bad on the left and right side.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so this guy can't get it on this turn if he goes down. Do we just go try to grab these bases to give Colin the most money?
Yeah.
I think that's what we want. Like, these are totally safe, is honestly the biggest thing.
Yeah.
These bases, like, there's actually still a chance we will not get this base. Or this base, for that matter. Sensei, I think, is a better chance because he is spending, like, you know, like, Sensei with the battle copters just matches up a little better. But, Sammy has to build an anti-air, and shit gets a little, iffy from there. The nice thing, Colin, like, this guy probably dies here, but then I get a shot off on it doing so that's okay. Interesting question what we build next.
Yeah.
Like, there's a world where it's just a medium tank. There's a world where it's an anti-air. To potentially help Sensei out. Like, you know, we can move an anti-air over to this side. It's kind of a question if we feel that Colin is actually kind of open enough right now that he doesn't really care.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if you even want to save up for a bomber to help out either side.
You know, because, like, Colin building an anti-air over here would also be good.
Yeah.
Like, there's a world where this is we build anti-airs on either side and send them over. Or even, can we afford a tank anti-air? Yes, we totally can.
Tank anti-air sounds like...
You know, we send a tank left and anti-air right. I don't think I hate that. And then, like, kind of hilariously, Colin's bad units are basically exactly the same as Sensei and Sammy's bad units.
We have no one with good tanks.
Which does basically mean that, like, if he is supporting them with his stuff, like, we kind of just get the pure numbers advantage. But yeah, the funny thing here is because this guy can't actually take a shot, he is going to be forced to choose between stopping the base and stopping a city.
Yeah.
He cannot get both because we're Sammy.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually really good for us. And because he hasn't built anti-air on the right, the copter that Sammy built is actually pretty useful. Double and we'll be able to get this missile.
Yeah, when we get missiles on both teams
next turn
I
if
think
we
that's really
absolutely
useful,
need it, and the turn after if we can't, because this guy can't get it. Like, basically, this guy will be the first one in position to be able to attack it. But if he gives us a really juicy shot, I probably would be willing to put off a capture for it, you know? Alright, so he is going to get this base. The plus side is that, like, he can't actually build that much more from it compared to what he has here.
I guess it really is. Are you willing to
Sacrifice a copter for it?
Battlecopter? How much does it do? I imagine
It will destroy it. The downside being we will die. Honestly, it only puts it off for a turn, and we have to give up even more. He's getting that base. I don't think we can stop him.
I would put it off for 2 turns if we got down to 4. But yeah, that's...
Like, the hard thing is, since we don't have another copter to send over there...
It would die, yeah.
Yeah, like, not only does it die, but the next thing that I send over also dies.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. If it got it down to 3, that would be worth it, I think.
Yep. Yeah, and unfortunately, there's no way to do that. It's like we could take the shot and see what it looks like if we want to. Yeah, the important thing here is a tank cannot get there next turn.
Yep.
To finish it off. If it could, that would probably be the thing.
Yeah, I think Sensei is in the most trouble here, although Sammy's also in trouble. It's so funny how aggressive he's been on the sides, and now, like, Colin is like...
I do think that's a thing that you can do, though, like, kind of force him to underfund this, and that's actually really good for us because it does mean that Colin doesn't have to spend all of his money in Death Ray Zone.
There's a very good chance we're able to take this stuff. He'll start capping a city, but...
Yeah, I mean, if he goes for the base, I can also shoot that. We'll see what he does. We are approaching the point where we actually have to worry, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, I think we just kind of have to make sure, our helicopter's not in attack range.
I think I put it, like, here.
And move our tank over as well.
Yeah, of course, the one other thing is this, so it might actually be that I want to be a little more conservative.
Yeah.
The nice thing, though, is that he cannot attack the infantry who's capping here.
Yes, I think
Might just be going at one backwards.
Probably a little turtly.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
and this is
but we
important.
did get to say
He did
we
get this
might
city.
be able to
There's
get the other
there's a
one.
world where we can take the other one. I think this guy just chills here and goes like, you know, if you want to do it, like, you know, in range of this city, so that as soon as this moves off, off covering this, we start capping. Because that also means he has to choose between making this useful at all and us using a 1,000 unit to stop a 6,000 unit. All right. Interesting question. We do at least now have a bit more money coming in. He's getting 10k, so like he can build a battle copter on its own next turn.
I think we have to just start building battle copters every turn, and then like,
yes. So I think I'm building a tank
that,
this
like,
turn.
I think we kind of have to hope that like Colin kind of helps. With,
Yes.
like taking on the anti-air, because I think we just need to flood the zone with with battle copters.
Well, I think we are in okay shape to do that at least. I think yeah, this is fine.
Out with Black Cannon, yeah, it should be
Yeah,
good.
it's on the base. Here, there's at least some really handy visual indicators.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so yes, we could, if we don't build anything, we can make 2 battle copters next turn. But I might want to build, like, a tank and an infantry, because this guy, you know, this copter can get the infantry, and then a tank, like, even 90%, fighting him with these tanks is pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
The one downside, of course, being the tanks are not very useful against this, and Colin already has another tank on this side, so it might just be... I really wish I could build an infantry along with the double copter build. The nice thing is we will have enough the turn afterwards. Alright, if I built another infantry, what would it do? Not much. I think it's the double copter, which is so weird. It feels weird to me. But I think it's wait for copters. But yeah, I think the thing that does kind of push back against his 20% advantage here is these missiles at the bottom. It won't be, you know, as good as it was in the Great Sea Battle, but it will be really, really good for us. So yes, I think the move here is that we make him choose between taking this city and stopping the base.
Yes, the recon won't kill an infantry on a city.
No, won't even come close.
Even with his buffs. So
The rockets might
think the rocket
make it
might- I think
so
the
that he
rocket-
can't capture.
yeah, I think the rocket, if it doesn't kill outright, is pretty damn close. But the recon can't, and they didn't position their artillery correctly.
Yes, and I think I have no choice but to build an anti-air here.
Yes, because they got the bomber.
Yes, and like, you know, the one Colin one is not going to be enough.
No.
And, you know, if it make it stick its neck out.
Can you, like, block it in? With the transport copter? Like, if you, like, go there.
The bomber?
Yeah, they can't get past you. Right?
No, I guess, yeah, it would keep the bomber away. It would mostly, like, it would let this attack from here, but I guess that's not actually that different than it attacking
it can
from
attack
here.
from anywhere, yeah.
You know, the crackback the infantry gets on a 2 defense star versus a 0 defense star is meaningless. Here, like, he'll have to shoot it with the tank and the recon to do it. This is actually maximally annoying.
Yes.
And we even have another transport copter, so it's not like throwing that away would be the worst. That's really good.
Alright.
Hello, Megalupus. Alright, let's see what Sturm does here. There's like 3 or 4 different questions that I like am curious about what the CPU does.
Yeah, went for the base. I mean, that makes sense.
Yep, that is the correct thing to do here. And that means we do not capture, because that's 3. That doesn't surprise me, actually. We do get another one of his cities, though, and that is big.
Sammy is pretty sacrificial here.
Yep. As expected, this probably dies. Okay.
Oh, that's actually really good, though. Because that means we can just, like, sit it there and it can't attack the artillery, and we can actually artillery the capturing unit.
Yep.
I was hoping we would live that.
I was pretty sure we wouldn't. Alright, that's really good.
That's an interesting choice.
Like, one important thing on Sammy's side is that he has not built an infantry.
Oh, shit. No, he's not capturing anything here. He is just bomber and Neo tank is so fucking mean.
And again, another thing here, he does not have any anti-air.
No, our battlecopter is able to like take pot shots or block the way a bit.
Yes, unfortunately not now, because this is a shockingly good position.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I think you shoot that infantry.
Yeah, and especially because this guy will get blasted if he does this, but we might be able to clear it off.
The bomber goes up in range because he didn't build it.
He has not built anything in between.
To stop Colin. The APC is kind of, I think, maybe blocking Colin from getting the left one, but we might.
He's gonna move it.
We might want to go right anyway.
Yep.
We'll see who needs the support best. I think he can tank either. And it'll take 2 turns, but he is now 2 turns from blowing up a black cannon.
One black cannon, and that's huge.
And he has nothing. He can't stop this.
Yep. Alright, we are on day 6.
Yep. So we have this day, and then we're gonna have to leave after that. I think our tank is probably going up here instead of going over to Sensei, right?
Probably, yeah.
I think your infantry probably takes the shot. Just to kind of make sure they don't get a foothold here.
Yeah, if they don't get a base on this, then we are actually in really good shape. To the point where this infantry might even want to get shot by the death cannon if he has a good shot here.
Yeah.
Interesting question if this guy wants to go up or not. But my guess is probably not. It's weird though, because it's kind of importantly here, this guy here is attackable from the bottom, but I think I probably don't get the kill here. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. I think the tank kind of has to take a shot.
Yeah, I think this guy might want to come back to kind of threaten taking over this middle bit again.
Yeah, I could see it.
It's a little unsafe over on the left at the moment.
Yep. And Sensei is actually kind of okay now because he's focusing so much on the right side. The nice thing here is that the Colin anti-air is going to make this not a problem. Having 2 anti-airs here will make it so that we're very safe from those. It's the ranged units that are going to be an adventure. Sensei, luckily he did not build anything here, and like I said, what we do is basically have this guy sit out of range and go, well, do you want to waste this unit forever, or are you going to drive him away and give me this city? And we win either way. Alright, Colin's builds are interesting here.
Yep, the 1 health guy stands there and goes, you gonna kill me?
What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Kill me, bro? But Colin is about to start running rampant. If we're building... How much is he getting a turn now? I don't think it's that much, but I think... 8? 11. Okay.
Yes, 11. It will be 13 by the time this is gotten. If we get this, it will be 14.
I think we will. I don't think they're... Well, we'll see.
It's really down to what he does, like what he decides to cover with this. Another nice thing about these being like, you know, a lot of ranged units is that he is going to have to make decisions of if he's pushing into Sammy or like going out into this no man's land just for this base that Sammy can now build Neotanks next to.
It's interesting. I definitely think another bomber, especially since they haven't
Yes,
done
I
anything
believe
about the first one, is really good.
We can't build bases next turn,
Yes,
so if we plan to build a bomber next turn, that'll be fine. The question is,
We have 24,600, so 17,600. We got 7,000 to play with. So we could build another tank, another anti-air.
Yes, interesting.
Like,
is it a tank on the right side to help Sammy out?
I feel like at the moment Sammy wants air and anti-air, right? Because she wants, like, they can't do anything about her aerial.
Yeah, I guess it's this guy is actually the problem child.
That guy's a huge problem.
It might be that the bomber that we build is going over to deal with this.
Yes, I think that's probably the case.
In which case, like, that is dealt... If that's dealt with, like, tanks to shoot these and even this guy are pretty useful here.
Yeah, tank on the right.
I do also think, no, he is in both ranges. I was gonna say, we can actually use, like, a transport copter to cover for this infantry here. And, like, hypothetically, we still can. Might have to think about that.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
In fact, if anything, the tank actually might be the thing getting shot, because I don't think this kills this,
No.
even Sensei style. And which means this tank has to take this here, which is fine. That's what the tank exists to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if this is the bit where most of his funds are going, I think a tank on the right side to follow up this guy
Yeah, I like it.
helps Sammy quite a lot. And we potentially want to send something over to Sensei's side next, but like, once this guy's hurt, the two Sensei copters we're building here are going to be such an overwhelming advantage for him until he builds another one that we're in really good shape there. So I don't hate this. All right, and this dude's a hero. Thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy.
What a champion. So that's about what I expected.
If you missilo them,
Ooh.
is that worth doing, do you think?
Interesting.
It's that, or like, we may want both silos for that Neo tank?
If we're sending the bomber to the right, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I think maybe that could
The only
help you
downside
out
is
here.
we lose a property, but I think that doing that,
You only lose it for 1,000, because
Yeah.
this guy then
he
takes
can start
over.
going for it.
Because that,
That's huge, genuinely, because yeah,
I think that allows you to blow up the helicopter, and then that allows you to take a really good shot. I mean, you might be able to blow up the anti-air.
think-
If not, it'll be really nerfed.
But it will be to the point where the copters can then clean it up, and that's the
Yeah.
important part. No, you're completely right. Attacking from the bottom here is genuinely the biggest upside of doing this, and I think it is good enough to be worth it. Because now this also doesn't even take a crackback. And even for 1 health, like, you know, this here, that's really, really good. Alright, not even close, but like at this health, the copters now can attack into this just fine. And, you know, the tank that's still full health will be able to kill it as well.
And if you put the T-copter in range, it'll
That is
probably
my thought,
get
yes, the T-copter will get shot.
Blindness and go for it. The main thing is, do we still want to protect the infantry?
I think I do, and I think it's with this copter.
Yeah.
The T-copter will move into range of this cannon and take the shot. I think that is the best thing it can be doing.
Yeah, probably, like, yeah, pretty much right there.
Yes, the
lure
other part of this
anti-air
is that,
over,
yeah, if
and
it does
then-
decide that it really needs to get that kill, we just do that. This guy chills right here. And again, like, you know, if you leave that there forever, That's perfect. This guy has gotten all the value in the world. All right. That's actually really good. Sensei, I feel very good about on his side.
Yeah, Sensei's doing well.
The only like downside is that he can now build anti-air here.
Yeah.
But if I build like, you know, this tank here, the Colin tank that's gonna show up eventually, and possibly another tank at some point, we'll be able to overwhelm this, and once we do, we're set.
We got the bomber in the right place, right, for Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was as far as it could go.
Yeah.
It would be very funny if I fucked that up.
Yeah, and as soon as we get rid of these black cannons, Sensei
Oh yeah,
is,
worth
like,
noting.
running riot.
Here I can get, you know, I can start building tanks here now.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not quite able to get it in one turn, but it's so close that like he's actually in trouble there. All right, that's good. I'm feeling pretty good about this. And the big thing is that like, even if one side goes really badly and gets absolutely pounded.
So I don't think we want the missile yet.
No,
I think we wanna well,
it's a weird one, isn't it?
Gosh,
That's so much value.
that's a pretty tasty shot right there.
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
We'd still have to take care of the Neo tank, but
But if we count on the Colin bomber, which like, you know,
Yes.
the bomber moves so fast
yeah.
that like even being one square back, it'll be here and then it'll be here. And by the time that the Neo tank is relevant, because like,
Yeah.
you know, it can only move 6 a turn. 1 turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 turns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 turns to get to. And this is like the first spot where I'm actually scared of it.
Yeah.
This guy's dead, by the way. There is
Oh, yeah,
nothing
yeah,
we can
yeah,
do about
yeah,
him.
yeah. No,
But-
I think that's a really tasty.
That is going to be the highest value missile we're going to get on this map, and it won't
Yeah.
be close.
Yeah, and I think we can go for it.
Like, I wasn't going to do this, but I realized that I could hit all of this here. And it is like, you know, a Stern Bomber is a nightmare to deal
Absolute
with.
nightmare.
A 7 health Stern Bomber will get one shot by the minus 10% artilleries, I believe. Alright, I would love to shoot this guy, but unfortunately, I will not. Funnily, I can drop a guy here. And the rockets can't shoot him, and I
Yeah.
think I'll do that.
That's good. I like that. It's not gonna protect the infantry in the middle, but I think that's okay.
They can kind of take their pick, really, of what kills this.
No, I mean Colin's infantry from the black cannon.
Right, yes, I did
But
forget.
I think a 4 health infantry still slows down that capture.
Yeah.
A 3 health guy enough that I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's acceptable.
Yeah, it'll be at 7. You'll knock it down to like 1 health, and then it's never capturing it. So like,
Yep.
I think we're okay with letting the infantry take 1 shot.
Alright, and I think I am doing that. That is out of range of that guy. And in the what are you gonna do about it zone. Yes, I can't quite get this guy into range where he will win the scan because it is, you know, top to bottom
Yeah.
in that direction, so...
Probably just there. And then that guy is probably just 1 up and 1 left.
Yeah. And now for the world's most optimistic capture.
Woo!
They'll die a hero. Interesting question what we build now.
Yeah. Yeah. And the bomber's not really a problem anymore, so now it's like, is there anything for the Neo tank?
Mm-hmm. Like, there's a world where it's an artillery.
Yeah, there's artillery, there's like battlecopter.
I don't actually hate artillery because,
Yeah.
like, on a turn when he's underfunded this, blowing this pipe the rest of the way up
Yeah, I like the artillery.
is not bad. And when it's not blown up, sitting it here basically means this base is worthless.
Yeah, I like it.
Alrighty. And then it's a question of if I want to build a mech, which I might.
Yeah.
You know, Sammy's mechs, particularly with our transports, and the fact that, like, it is so tight up here, actually are a pretty good low-cost option for fighting this. I think Sammy is not actually in too bad of a position for being the person who is being targeted right now by the CPU. So let's see how this turn goes.
Let's go.
Yes, this is day 6. I'm fine with that taking, doing one shot on it. Goodbye, my champion. Like, by forcing him to do that, we are actually in an okay position. The other nice thing is that he can't stop the other guy from capturing, because yeah, you can see that did it down to 5 there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, fair enough.
Smart play.
We gotta get out of here anyway.
Yeah, the 2 turn it's now 3 turns still capture.
He did do it.
That's an interesting place to put that anti-air, buddy.
We didn't even die!
Oh, didn't die! Oh my.
Sensei looking decent for being the one who blows this up in the end.
Oh, I
Yep.
really don't want them to get that. No.
Ooh, missiles.
No, we have helicopters. They're not getting that base. And missiles is smart. Very smart. I mean, still kind of, they have the same range. We can, battlecopters can still kind of get. But,
The nice thing is we're kind of bottling him up here.
yeah.
The other nice
Alright.
thing is this will be gone next turn, and I think it
Yes,
is
I think it's
Sensei's
Sensei's
side.
side, yeah.
I think Sensei's the one where we can actually fight him back, but we really just need the flexibility.
Yes.
Sammy just wants to survive.
Did he build it? What did he build?
Yeah, what did he build? So
helicopter.
he built 2 copters, because he built another one on this side. And nothing else?
Nothing else.
Fascinating. Oh, duh, because he built the
The
missiles.
missiles.
The missiles are where the rest of the money went. He has so many bases that, like, this area actually does end up being kind of empty a lot of the time.
It gets a lot fuller at the end. When
Yes,
you
once you've stopped him from getting a bunch of stuff.
But yeah, our Colin
I think it's
Bomber,
this side, and yes, the Colin Bomber, who is a champion.
Our strat is paying off.
So yes, the one downside, I believe that it fires this turn, right? It's day 7.
Uh-huh.
The question is, do we stop this?
That's like a 3 turn.
Yeah.
We can actually.
And if anything, he will actually start capping it.
I guess you could actually, like, I mean, you would take the tank back, but you could kill it with the tag if you wanted, but.
I don't think I want that. He'll capture it with this guy if this guy dies.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I think that we're fine there.
Yep. Like, what's the spicy play where you're able to still... Like, because if the artillery is where the 1 health guy is right now, it still covers the base.
Mm-hmm.
If you put the 1 health guy 1 up... Because this side is safe, I
Yeah.
believe. If you
Yes.
put the 1 health infantry 1 up and put the artillery behind it, they would have to do the smart thing of taking their 3 health infantry off the base to kill your 1 health infantry to attack your artillery, and they never do that.
Mm-hmm.
So your army is still in position to next turn
Yeah?
murder.
I think I like that.
With the tank in behind it as well. I think their tank can then attack your tank from beneath it, but I think you have the other tank here as well, kind of hold them off.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this.
I think this is a good move. Yes, I agree, because they have to do this. And yes, the AI will literally never stop a cap.
Well, never stop cap.
It is actually one of its biggest weaknesses.
And that full health guy cannot get to that 1 health guy. So they're gonna have to either kill the 1 health guy with the tank, which I really don't think they will do. And then we kind of we have to block it with the tank at the bottom as well, but we do have this other tank. Yeah, which can go over there.
And I think that's okay. Like, I think Sammy will live. As a note, I did double check this bomber will not attack this. And the tank can't either. The recon can, the recon will not. Is not relevant.
No.
Don't care. Didn't ask, don't care.
So I think that...
Alright, and we
I
do
don't know where
build the bomber here.
Yes, for sure, for sure. So then I don't know if we can start capturing that bay.
It is... This guy is the only one who stops it. I think I'm okay with...
Try going for it?
Yeah, going for it. Like, if it stops it... If he stops us, that means that he is sending things that way instead of towards Sammy.
Yeah.
And Sammy can start building from here, so we are going to get this base eventually. Like, if he really wants to use this thing's turn... If more than the recon could attack it, I think I'd be a little more reticent, but it actually can't, so... This much is fine. Sammy's turn is going to be interesting, but, you know, we do what we must.
So, the full health guy probably tries to take that thing that's covered by the base. So now, that infantry probably does just chill where it is.
I think so. I think I'd rather have the
it.
infantry here to be able to capture. Like,
Yeah, once
I would
things
be
are
willing to
cleared
block this with the infantry instead of the tank, but I think the infantry is actually more useful here.
You just build another infantry?
No.
No.
I was gonna
No.
say probably not.
No.
It's weird because it's like it's not none, but I don't remember how much damage this does.
It's a lot.
I feel like
believe,
it's very
yeah.
yes. I mean, I guess we'll find out eventually. All right, we go with that then. Damn.
But yeah, I believe that it does like 8 damage.
That's probably correct, yeah, that it is also a meteor. It'd be kind of shit if it didn't, frankly.
Yeah, that black cannon will shoot at the bomber.
Yes. This black cannon is functionally not firing.
It's a shame, but the 5-ounce bomber will kill it.
Yep.
But yeah, we might need the other bomber to go kill the other one. But...
We'll see. We'll see. Alright, yeah, I think I do this here. This is the most aggressive position.
Yeah.
It will kill because it's Sensei, baby!
Woo!
I sleep. Real shit? That's very funny. I know, it costs him money is the thing. I believe I also do this. It's a little iffy for me, of course, because... Oh, never mind, I'm doing that. This stops his guy from being able to attack, from being able to capture, and lets me move this guy back here, which I think is 100% good.
I like it.
Like, I could also go and shoot this guy, but then I do get attacked.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you're just here. Great chillin'. Once again, Sturm missiles will not get nerfed nearly as much. Although you can see how even without tire movement, fucking missiles have 4 moves, so they are so slow.
And battlecopters can sit outside their range.
Yep.
And then attack them.
Yes, I think I do this, just to cost him the money.
Yeah, it's yeah, sure.
Like, until he builds a fighter jet, Sensei is so ridiculously advantaged.
Yeah, we're gonna build another battlecopter, because, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his artillery is still
Yes.
covering.
I am keeping an eye
You
out.
have to move him out of the range.
Yep.
But if he moves it any further forward, it will not.
I'm
Yeah, go for it.
blasting.
Yeah, woo! And we're just building battlecopters, baby.
Mm-hmm. Finally get this thing.
Funny how there's an airport back here, and it's like,
Yep.
you're
But there's no world. This is, like, you have 2 airports here, and it's worth noting, like, the easiest way to tell, like, how forward something is by following the diagonal. This is 1 square back from your back airport. Anyway, I do build more infantry here. Possibly 2 of them, honestly. Because, like, this is all of my money. We're getting 12k a turn now. So it's not stopping us from building a battlecopter every turn, and I think I do need a bunch of infantry to start taking these.
Yeah.
So I think I'm okay with that.
And make sure your T-copter is not in missile range.
Nope. Frankly, also not in that range, but
Yeah.
luckily this guy does stop it. Alright.
Pop back, yeah.
Alright. Sensei's side is actually looking pretty good because the cannon's about to go down.
Yes, this side is.
This side's a little scary, but we're not actually in terrible position.
Yeah,
So, I
do
take
think-
this now.
Yeah, yeah. That's
He can't stop this cap.
No.
He cannot fight this feeling anymore. Alright, then we have interesting questions.
Yeah, your battlecopter runs forward because they don't. I think he still doesn't have it. He has his own battlecopter,
I
but
think
it's kind of
the
far back.
problem is actually that I can't get over there.
Can't get around to the top.
He's
of the recon.
this artillery is blocking shockingly well.
That's a good fucking artillery.
Yes, like I think we actually have to just pull back
back.
out of cannon range.
But luckily, he never built infantry over here. So
Yes,
he's never been
we're
able to
not in
capture that
danger
base.
of this being
Yeah.
a threat, you know? Like, part of the reason that we need Sensei to be pushing and be, like, you know,
Aggressive,
getting what he
yeah.
can here is because this base is a lot scarier than even the doubles here. And the fact that he is, like, genuinely incapable of capturing this anytime soon is really good for us. I don't mind falling back because of that. Alright, so yes, we can pull ourselves back just to this limit. We have 11,000. It might just be a tank. It might be that next turn, depending on how he moves himself, we rush in and bank on the fact that this can only shoot one thing, which is probably this copter here.
Yep.
Alright, so yes, I think I just go back here.
And the infantry hides behind Collins and here.
Even like, is it here
that's
actually?
good.
Because
Yeah.
if he does decide to move his bomber into here,
Yeah.
this is a better
I
square.
like it. I like it.
Like, there's a world where we do actually want to bait the bomber, and it might be that we move the infantry to like here.
Yeah.
I think I don't hate that actually.
Yep.
Alrighty, so we do have the mech here, we do have this guy here. Obviously, this is the concern for the artillery. There is a part of me that just wants to put it on this city, and if he decides to attack this instead of the base, then Colin gets the base. So I think
Okay.
that's what we want. And then, yes, we're kind of in an interesting place.
I don't hate tank. I think that's good value for you.
I'd agree with that. And then it's like, is this an infantry or is it a mech?
Mech, and then I think we make sure we capture at the bottom.
Yep. Genuinely, I think Sammy is actually doing pretty well here.
I do think the start of this map is very scary, and you really need to make sure he doesn't
Yeah.
blow you out of the
Yeah.
fucking water.
Like, you know, you have to stop him from getting at least one of these guys, and these guys, and ideally two. But we did that, so I'm pretty, you know, we're in pretty good shape here.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, not only is he not going to be able to stop us from blowing this up, he's not even going to be able to blow this up in retaliation when we blow this up, so... We're doing really well on that front. Alright, and I think these two do just chill here. If he wants to make his rockets fire at this 7 health guy,
Yeah.
that's fine. Go nuts, man.
Yep.
Alright, and I think we're good. This is, we're in pretty good position here. We're an hour and 15 minutes into the stream, but... Hell yeah, buddy. The cool thing here is that that basically didn't do anything to stop any of our units.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Doesn't stop the cat.
And this is where Sammy actually does become really good.
Oh,
That
right.
is so fascinating.
There's a
That's
T-copter in
great.
range.
That's amazing.
We didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah, no, that wasn't on purpose.
This 1 health hero. Thanks, buddy. You've done your job so well. And now we can artillery that tank.
Ooh, we're in really good shape here. I think an artillery... Yep, he did what I wanted him to. I think the artillery and the tank at the bottom can blow up that guy, which will then mean we can also blow up the base. That is spicy as shit. Why did you do that?
Even he's like, oh, why did I do that? Ugh. Oh, he's finally moved off that city.
Mm-hmm. So I believe he did just build an anti-air on the left.
Mech and T-Copter finally want positioning for that base, but I think it is way too late.
It's way too late. We are going to be able to pull this over. And like, you know, it also, this is going to have to go for 2 turns before it can capture. You can start capping that.
Yeah.
So like, and now that he is about to lose everything that he just shoved down here,
Yep.
like a dummy,
All right,
we're in
well,
really good shape.
Let's capture that base.
And yes, we get this base,
Blow up
which
that
is
black
big.
cannon.
Colin wants to do like 10 different things.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's what we want to do there.
Is it Neo tank range?
Everything's in Neo tank range. We'll kind of see what things look like. I think it is actually this here because this is the guy here. He can attack from below.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is fine. But yeah, the nice thing is that despite Sturm's incredible economic advantage, it's just like, he spent 22,000 on that. That is like half of his income for a turn that he's getting, more than half. We also have this bearing down on him over here. And I do think it wants to go this way. Both because it'll eventually be able to sneak into here if we need it to, and because I think that this is what wins us this side and stops this from getting captured, and because we don't have any other plan for the Neo tank.
Yeah, we
so
don't have any other plan for the Neo tank yet, no.
It needs to be here. Anyway, the death ray just fired, so this guy doesn't mind going in here.
Yep, Colin will be able to build, like, a bomber next turn as well, if we want to.
Okay, I think we don't get this, sadly.
I think it just being really dead is, like,
Yes,
fine.
he has no units in here.
And then the artillery, because I don't think that 3 health is capturing this turn, because I think it's at 4. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is correct.
So then we can artillery it next turn. And all that time spent capturing that base is piss.
Literally for naught.
Literally piss. They'll get that city, but then we can just, like...
I might kill this.
Oh, go for it, yeah.
Because I think we are going to be leaving some... Like, I think actually this copter here is going to be shooting this and
Yeah.
blocking this.
Yeah.
That's going to get shot, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
perfect.
Okay, so yeah, this won't even be shot.
Yeah, we still can't capture this because the other black cannon does block it, right?
Yes.
I think what you
We can put
do-
something in the way of it, though.
Yes, but I think we blow up this, and then I think what we actually do is we allow this to go to 1 health, take a shot at that, and
Tag
then,
that, and then the next time we get a
full health
bomber in,
bomber can kill
it'll
it
get
in
it.
1, yes.
Alright, so he has finally built some anti-air over here.
Okay.
Which, you know what? Good for you, man.
Alright, buddy.
This is gonna be complicated, but
Yeah.
we'll live. This is the time where I would have loved to have this missile, but it was so worth it. I mean, genuinely,
Yeah.
the only reason that we have both of these cities, and like that this bomber is not only not a problem, but didn't even get good damage on its counters, is because of the missile that we got. That was worth so much to us. It does mean that Sensei is now the one who has
Oh,
to
I
deal with the
think-
situation.
Let me see the black cannons. Ah, it just covered everything.
Yep.
What a jerk.
Yep. He do be out there.
But we have successfully stopped him from doing anything.
Yes, the fact that he doesn't have bases here means that Colin is basically unkillable. And the fact that Colin's unkillable basically means that he can start sending, he can be sending things to the other side without really worrying about anything. And once the Colin units start coming in, like, it's over.
Are we building anything? I think we do want another bomber.
I agree. Like, Colin bombers are going to be the most useful thing for us.
And I think it goes up and tries to take out that other cannon if we can.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, so to get a bomber next turn, it is 17,600. We have 26,400.
8,000 to play with, I think?
I think so.
Yeah, that seems correct.
All right, so we do have this.
Yeah.
I think it might be a tank with the intention of sending at least one of these tanks over.
Yeah.
To help. Like, as long as we can break through and take shots at anti-air, we're winning this side. So I think a tank is a good safe pick. Even if we spend some money healing for some reason on something, we'll still have enough for a bomber next turn. And, like, the Colin bombers are the thing that's going to win every side. He's not going to be able to answer these things. It's day 7.
Day 8.
Yeah.
Well, alright. We're finally stealing this property from him.
I do take this,
Yes.
like, the medium tank will kill this, but it will allow me to start taking that base. And I think I do take the base instead of just finishing this guy off.
Yeah. Colin ain't getting this one.
I think I need to do
It's
that.
fine. No, it's totally
If anything, I think
appropriate.
Colin is actually set.
Yeah, Colin's fairly.
Because, like, he's gonna start taking these,
Yep.
which I was not banking on getting.
Yep.
And that's really good, oddly enough.
Now, Sensei needs some money.
Tommy needs money.
Because I think we're basically gonna have to pull back
Yes.
here.
Yes, and I think we are building at least one tank here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am going here with this.
Yes, this is the side that how close is he to his potato?
It's a good question. That is important. He's about halfway there. Once we start fighting this,
Yeah.
he is going to gain a bunch over here as well. So, like, we are approaching potato time. Luckily, as long as the bomber hits this before potato happens, we're in good shape. And it's worth noting, like, a Colin bomber adds a shit ton of free value into the potato calculation.
Yeah.
So this guy being over here will help us arrange, but I think starting next turn, the right side is going to have to be done with the expectation of
And a potato
falling
level base.
ordnance.
Yep.
Alright, I think it is a tank. We do at least now have, with the 3 copters here, the 4 copters over here, Sensei, like, they're not going to be able to position themselves very well to stop us.
It's not the Neo tank that's a potato, it's the meteor.
Yes, the meteor is the potato.
The meteor is the potato.
In the GBA game, it straight up is a potato.
It's straight up a potato. Yeah, we got a really nice, like, defensive front here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and now that we don't have to worry about
The
that,
flag cannon, yeah.
like, Sensei literally cannot be shot by this one.
Yeah.
This entire battlefield is open. Like, the biggest reason that he was able to get the foothold here is that we are not able to freely position to stop him. It's a really well-designed map. Alright.
How much money we gonna turn now? 12, 17. Okay.
Yeah, we are just short of being able to buy 2 copters. I would have
Yes,
totally
we
skip
can
build. I
buy
might still
a
skip build.
copter and a tank next turn,
Yeah.
I think, with the money we got.
Yeah, and given that it'll be on this base, that's a really good thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
again, Sensei with this cannon destroyed, just like, we have to deal with this, but once we do, we'll be good. The scary part will be dealing with the meteor
The threat of the meteor.
threatening us. You know, we're gonna have to really do some fucking math on this side next turn. But if we live through the one next turn and also his like ridiculously powerful turn after that, we'll be good.
take
So
that
Sammy
thing.
loses this infantry, but we do cap it.
Yes, and that's perfect. That's exactly what Sammy's infantry wants to be doing.
Yes, this is the Sammy value
So-
here.
How much money is Storm getting now? Have we managed to, like, lower him a little bit?
Yes, because we've taken
Yeah.
3 of the 4 cities.
Alright. He will go up from one city in the middle, but he's still lower than he was, so... We're kind of winning the economic war here.
Yes, and we are actually going to take him out down another city. Like our easiest cities are now done being captured. The next easiest properties for us to get are these ones, and then eventually this one again.
His mini cannons, like, block his, like, things on the side, right? The, like, airport and the base there. The, like, mini cannons at top right, top left.
Yeah.
They cover the...
Oh, no. No, they do not.
No, they don't. Haha.
Yes,
Alright.
they are specifically short, so once you break into there, you do just take them. It's really down to having the ability to do that. Alright, well, we're gonna get some mech value. That's fun. That's enjoyable. Alright, so like I said, I think that this is the thing that's gonna be shot. And that will both hurt this and slow this down, and the copter can't reach it, so I think that's perfect. The Neo Tank almost certainly tries to shoot the copter here.
Mm-hmm.
And if it does that, it actually is an interesting position with the bomber, although it'll be another turn, so probably not. Any wahoo.
Our artillery is an interesting position, mate, because our artillery and our tank can reach it.
Yep. That was bold of him.
That was spicy.
And speaking of things that are bold of him...
Our mechs are about to destroy that recon.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you're still gonna be alive. I'm looking at this, where I want to put it. It might still be, like, here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Get the tank to attack that.
Yeah.
Because then, of course, the mech... You know, the funny part about this is I was only positioning this to get a mech into it, but that does mean there's a mech covering.
Yep.
And if we have a mech shoot...
that's such a good attack.
Yep. Oh, Sammy mechs
we
are
really
incredible.
have not used mechs that much.
The campaign pretty strongly disincentivizes mechs. You are almost always attacking things. You are almost always pushing forward. And mechs are just a bit too slow, you know? You can make them a lot faster with transport copters, but then you're buying a 5,000 cost unit to support your 3,000 cost units. And that's not necessarily wrong, but it is like... Whoa. Yeah, like a tank. The thing is that the entire game is built around how good tanks are, and mechs can be really good against tanks because they cost less than half of them and do tank-like damage where they are. But the 6 movement that tanks have is like the fundamental building block of the entire game. Alright, interesting question now. What does Sammy build? Like, I kind of don't hate another artillery here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a decent shout.
Like, I think that if Operation Colin blows this up, doesn't pan out, blowing up these two is kind of the next best thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what we want to make it do.
Alright, other infantry at the top, the 9 health one. Stick around, or does he move down?
I'm debating joining these two. So, like, this one probably dies this turn if I don't.
Yeah, the
It's
rocket
not-
will take a meaty shot out of it, though.
Super important. Like, keeping the rocket pinned down here isn't the bad thing. It's kind of down to if I feel like it's fine to just lose this guy. And it kind of is, yeah.
I think so. I mean, you can move. The 9 health is still very good.
Yeah.
9 health infantry with the...
I'm fine actually leaving him here full health.
Sure.
My thought process kind of being that if we do blow up this thing to get into here, he'll be happy to be there anyway, and it's going to take him a long time to get anywhere else.
Yep.
Alright, and then it's a question of, do I build a mech here, or do I build another transport copter to help the mechs? I might build another T-copter? Alright. It'll just be me for a little bit, but, that's fine. We'll be going fine.
Here.
By the time stream gets back, I'll have beaten the map. And I'll just start juggling on stream or something, I don't know.
This is a long-ass map.
This map is fucking huge. Alright, I think it's actually that I'm gonna build 2 mechs here with the intention of building a transport copter next turn. If I could build a mech and a transport copter, I would probably do that, but... I think... I can build a mech and a transport copter if I do this.
Oh, nice. I think that's worth
That
it.
makes it worth it, yeah. Literally exactsies. Let's fucking go. Meanwhile... we've almost finished with the bottom of the map. That's fun. We didn't move into this nearly as much as I expected, but I am still very happy with putting this here to protect this tank here. And to block all of their shit. Just give us another turn to go He-Who mode. Alright, yes, we are very much officially on Meteor Watch mode. Particularly because he's going to force the issue on the left, so I think Sammy's next turn is going to be spent luring the Meteor, which is also a little scary if the Neo Tank does not have it. Interesting, interesting. You fool. That's not the attack I would have made personally, but what do I know? Like, this tank is dead, but I don't think that matters. No! You fool! He blocked his base! Yep, that is gonna do significant damage, but like, not Neo-Tank significant. Oh, so there's another bomber. So he did decide to spend a lot of his money on that bit over there. That's fine. He built nothing on this side. Okay. Alright, that's like a little sad, but not the worst thing in the world. I think what I actually want to do is space out the missiles, right? Like, just make him be dumb about them. If I move this here... I can attack the cannon with the one shot to get it down to one shot, and then I can get the missiles. And like the missiles should not cover it, I don't think. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, now we do just have the question of we're going to have to start planning out the next the meteor turn because this represents more than enough to fill up his bar. He is 9,000 times 3, 27,000 of value away. The medium tank plus the missiles are worth 30,000 on their own. Very useful, Colin. Thank you. I don't remember how much missiles cost, but like these two alone represent enough for it. So yes. And we're gonna like really tangle this shit up too. So like 9 times 4 is 36 plus 7, 43,000 in that corner over there. I think Sammy is going to have 13,000. If she builds a missile here, we should be able to kind of group everything around without needing to sack the bomber. That's kind of like the big thing here is that I don't want the bomber to be hit by the potato. So the bomber does kind of need to be hiding all on its lonesome. And the question really is, like, where does the bomber want to go to be able to hit this Neo tank after Sammy gets her shit kicked in? That's, I think, the most important question that we have at the moment. The nice thing is that this guy's just dead. From this dude back here. We're gonna have a thing over here. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do so much fucking counting. And then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can get all the way down to here, which means the bomber really doesn't actually have to be that close. Okay. The bomber will not be targetable by something centered on the missile, which is on the arty there. So like as we saw last stream, the potato has to attack a specific area, like the center of it has to be on a unit. So by doing this, as long as I don't put anything on like this grid right over here, he will not be able to hit us with anything here. Interesting question if I want to build something here or not, and I'm genuinely not sure. Colin Neotank might go so hard here. God, it's like there's an element of risk to this. Cause like that's a lot of value, but it only attacks them if I put a unit here, here, and here. I really hope I'm not wrong about that though, but I'm pretty sure it has to center on a unit. God, Colin is just free to take this, looking this over. It's like, that definitely happens. It's just the question of, do I get a tank shot this turn? Or do I just shoot that infantry and... Oh, Bubble tape. She's gonna get back and I'm still gonna be on the same turn. It's gonna be really funny. The one thing, I guess, is that it's an 8 health infantry and it might attack this guy, and I don't think I want that to happen. So I probably do just get this shot this turn. If I had moved this guy one back, I would have been in a bit better shape, but hindsight. It's kind of fine though, because I could even get the artillery shot. He's not doing anything useful up here. Like, I'm not under threat anywhere. Alright, then kind of a funny one. Does this guy want to move or not? I see Story just made it into chat. I think this guy chills here. We're a little scared, but the bomber is far enough away that I can build replacement anti-airs, because, like, I think both of these anti-air are about to get beamed. I think so basically the idea that's gonna happen here is that I'm gonna build a missile on this, and that will be enough money for Sammy to draw down the meteor. I will then also draw the attention of both the copter and the Neo tank, which is bad, but which, like, we should be able to recover from, because Colin can now build Neo tanks on this base. Especially because his Neo tank is going to get bombed, even if it's for, like, no damage on his turn. But he doesn't have any anti-air, so, like, he actually genuinely can't do anything about this bomber anytime soon. As long as the bomber is not shot by the cannon, it's set. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, when we're building Neo tanks and bombers on that side, that's going to be able to push back anything they've done, and then we're kind of just all good. All right. All right. How much are you getting? 13. I would not be able to build a thing next turn. Colin wants at least one more infantry, possibly two more, just to capture as much of this as he can, because he is at the point where he would really like more money. So I think that's the most useful thing we can be doing. And I think here, away from the bomber very safely, is good. As long as I don't put anything on this line, really these 3 squares right here, the bomber should be completely safe. And obviously, you know, these 2 squares as well. But, like, you can't center, like, a thing centered here will not hit this. So we're good. We're good. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally, totally fine. This is the Yeehaw Cowboy turn. Ooh, that's good. That's actually really nice. Sensei is gonna get a little cushion for the push in this turn. All right, well, he, because he didn't build anything on this entire side anywhere, because he blocked his base, Sensei is kind of fine. The only thing that Sensei needs to do, however this turn goes, like, whatever I do with it, I need to make absolutely certain that I can get more money on Sammy's side over here. That's gonna be the thing we're doing. All right, this is the single most important attack that we're gonna make. He has managed to be completely out of range with this guy. I will give him credit for that. So our copters are going to take a beating here, but I don't think that's too bad. I'm gonna restart the turn just to see if this attack opens me up a little bit more. Side note that makes things really weird is that I believe in the Advance Wars GBA game, powers also gave you a universal 10% attack bonus, like to like, you know, all of your units along with the universal 10% defense bonus. They don't in this, and that does kind of mess up my math because mentally I always add the 10% from the power. And I feel like a lot of the time I actually just discount it now. But I think I think I should do this here. Let's just, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get anything on here anyway, and the guy up top also won't be able to get off of a base that would make one. That's fine. But I think we do crank it here.
See what experience can do for you. Copter command.
Copter command. All right, let's get jazzy. This will make the follow-up attack a lot better. Like does the 9 health copter do it at this point? No, but the 10 health should. Might not, might do though. That's a worry for later. This is probably the bigger thing. Oh. By the way, like, we're fine here. It's worth noting this thing is going to be nigh invincible next turn. Once the meteor hits, but that's fine. What I probably do is attack this thing. Yeah, I need him to have as little that can fight back against my copters as possible. That's the win condition here. I sleep. Real shit. Beautiful. That's big. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so, you know, it's like the copters only do marginal damage to, like, you know, larger heavy armored units, but the fact that they don't take much back is really good. Once they get to something that is actually meant to be shot, oh, that's bad for them. I think this might be dead, even against Sturm, which is nuts. But, not quite, but still, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Barely not. Oh yeah, he overextended like crazy here. But you know, the thing is, I can just completely ignore this because it's one unit. And it genuinely can't do anything to the army of copters that I have here. Sadly, you don't get to go in, but that's fine. Aww. Getting all 4 of these cities is really useful, like, you know, costing him 4,000 funds, so he's getting 27 and instead of 31,000 is really good. Alright, so now we have it kind of interesting. Like, kind of a funny thing, if Sensei did take this, like, the meteor that's gonna hit us by mistake, I don't think it actually kills us. I think that because we had a turn this good, and because I've actually managed to split my copters up pretty aggressively and still leave a medium tank in here, it is, God, not that good, like... This square here, his units are valid targets, by the way, but this square here is actually, I think, his best possible attack, like, discounting, not counting his own units. And with this here, like, I don't think there's anything that even has, like, more than 2,000. Oh, God, this is gonna make my life a nightmare. If I could take, if I could take a save state right here, I would spend the entirety of Sammy's next turn figuring out the least number of units that I could get hit by this thing. Because, like, if we look at this here, this is plus 19,000. You know, oh god, I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's go. We are gonna take 4 hours to do this map. This is 19,000 minus negligible. So that's like, that is a pretty good one. This here is 19 plus 7, 26,000. Minus 16. And negligible. So like, yeah, this is a worse target than this. This here, same thing. Literally any of them that hit this medium tank get completely offset. So you only have to look at the ones that are outside of the medium tank. Hypothetically including this here if I build something. If he moves this out of the way, it gets really funny, but, like, before doing it. But he'll start his turn with it, and honestly, he should. He gets a massive firepower and defense bonus. This one here is worth even less than this one over here. I just have to put more than 19,000 on. That's amazing. It's like, we're building another copter back here, obviously. And I think I am building a tank here, and like, you know, centered on the tank. Again, this is here, so it doesn't matter. This right here actually manages to get 4 units, so 14... Let's just pretend this is full health. 14 plus 18, 32. 32 minus that, 16. Yes, so this is actually the best meteor target on Sturm's side. Oh, I'm talking too much. Alright. I don't think we're just fucking chilling. Chillaxing. This is so good. So yeah, what that actually means is that this bomber sitting here all alone is already a better target than anything on the left side of the map. The left side of the map genuinely cannot be hit by a meteor unless I stick, unless I stick this bomber next to something of similar value, which I literally can't. Alright. If we look at this spot here, ooh, this is anti-meteor tech right here. By going here, he cannot actually hit this and this with the meteor. So that side is there. Like, right now, the lone bomber is actually the thing getting hit until we get... Like, nothing else that I've built around anywhere is more likely to get hit, or is worth more than the bombers on their own with nothing else in the radius. That's really good. That means that we're gonna kind of have our pick of the litter. Also, just to make certain, yeah, we are in potato mode. Good, good. Alright, so that's 6, 7, and 8. Alright, I am correct about that. Yeah, so this is equivalent to 3 tanks, 21,000. And obviously the anti-air here makes it bigger. Twelve plus 8 is 20. 28. $27. And funny thing about mechs, they're quite cheap.
Alright, Sammy, hit the...
Oh yeah, I think I'm actually in amazing position, potato position here.
I did see the sense in basically...
Sensei is literally unattackable. Yeah. Like, because I definitely not on purpose threw my copters in this V formation around his full health medium tank that I didn't even attack because it wasn't a good attack. He is genuinely like a bomber. This Colin bomber alone lures him away more than that. And I think that this anti-air missile tank combo here is the thing that is going to get shot here. It'll be very funny when I'm wrong about that, but you know.
You want to try and save the bomber?
The bomber's not going to get hit.
Oh, the missile. Oh, that's very smart.
Six, 12, 20, 23, 26. Honestly, I could just dealer's choice them here. There's a chance this hits this guy too, and then both of the arties and the anti-air, but that's fine. The other thing is, like, only one of my anti-airs is going to get hit here. And that's fine. Oh, you can't get there. Huh. Right, because you're still here, of course. Let's just really make sure about this. That's slightly annoying, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world if that's what he ends up attacking. Alright, I didn't put anything on this diagonal, so the bomber should be safe from these guys. And then once this turn goes off, like, I'll never have to think about anything ever again, surely. Alright, so that fires, but it hits the tank.
What happened back in Cosmoland will never happen again. Face your demise.
Hell yes.
Potato! Get potatoed!
Strike.
Ta-da! Ooh!
That's so much damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much.
Germ's power, baby. That's adorable?
Interesting choice. I guess it's a kill.
But...
The main problem is that
Oh, yes! Oh, that's really good.
that Neo tag is gonna be chunky though.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna do much to it, but we are gonna hit it for free. But no, the fact that he didn't attack a tank with his medium tank basically means that this here, that's useless. That ain't doing shit. I
Yeah.
have 2 tanks, and they are rolling in.
Alright, get potatoed. We got potatoed.
We got potato. These things happen. Let he who has not been potatoed cast the first stone.
So as you can see that they do not want to hit their own units with the
Yes.
potato.
It is literally straight up lower the math on it. That said, you can actually use your own potato to like stop their potato. Or like, sorry, no, that's... My brain was elsewhere. You can use your own units to aim your potato if your opponent is trying to do math around them. Because you know we said it has to hit a specific spot that has a unit on it.
Yeah.
If you move your unit in it, and your unit happens to be the one that creates the highest value, even when you subtract your unit off, it will hit that, I'm pretty sure. Now granted, it could work differently in this game. Important note. Caveat. Anyway, we can start capturing one of these bases now. Because it is turn 10, the laser is not firing until turn 14. Torn 14.
How's the black cannon going?
It is about to take its hit.
Its first 5 bomber health hit.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll get full health bomber up there in a few turns.
Soon TM. This one is, as mentioned, already spoken for. So yeah, basically this guy's going to get another shot that's going to kill another thing on Sammy's side. But the thing is, this is also where Sammy kind of shines. The fact that she is just chock full of mechs here means that, like, we still actually have quite a bit of actionable value. Oh, and we'll also be able to take this pot shot for free. That's nice too. Not that he has anything else. I actually probably do want it to be aggressive.
This side he has another bomber coming.
Yep. Point where do I even want it up here? Maybe. Maybe. It's like if I can sneak it around behind him, that would actually be quite good for me. Granted, this bomber is probably spending its next turn also shooting this guy. But that's fine. But yes, by doing this, it will take a shot, which is good. And it will get it to the point where a single one can break that. And once those 2 cannons are down, like that, those are the most dangerous thing in the map, genuinely. Alright, we're probably building either a tank or a medium tank over here. I think that is necessary. This guy is going out over here to help.
Yeah, I think this side is actually
This side's
set up
set.
very nicely.
This
and
side is perfectly fine.
The right-hand side is back to being a little scary.
I do think it's very funny that we keep ping-ponging between the two. But the most important thing here is actually that because Colin got his base on this side, he is now going to be able to build, like, spend all of his money over here, you know?
Yep.
And that's really good. Yeah, I think I do just build a medium tank here.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
Like, there's a world where it's actually an anti-air that I prefer. Ooh, interesting. Actually, if the bomber, like, the bomber can get into position that the anti-air can hit. And given that I did just sack one of our anti-airs over here, never mind, it is definitely the anti-air. Especially because this guy's gonna get pick of the litter next turn anyway.
Does Colin have a bomber back home? Fresh one? Yes. Okay, yes.
This guy is the one who's gonna be on the mission, yeah.
Yeah. He is going to probably cover it with a missile, but his missiles are bad, so, you know. Has he built an anti-air up there yet?
No. We've stopped him from really building anything. And I mean, honestly, the design of the map has stopped him from building anything.
That's the thing. He's eventually going to stop being able to build on the sides, and he's going to amass
He will build a force up
in the
there,
middle.
yeah. But that's okay.
But that's fine.
Alright, I don't think Colin wants to build anything else because I think he's just going to want to start pumping out Neo tanks on the right side. And that's going to be hugely helpful. They will likely also take the next potato. The bomber's gonna get shot. I don't have to care about anything in this. If he wants to shoot that with one of these, that's also fine. Like, if the copter wants to spend its limited time on this Earth shooting an infantry, more power to it. I have also realized, he can't take this.
No,
Which is
not
really
currently.
good. Like, God, the mech that we were a little bit scared of is not actually an issue. I'll probably go and heal this guy.
Yeah.
I will let these guys take shots if need be, so that we can capture both of these.
And then once that cannon's down, Colin can just... We can eventually start pumping out there.
Yes, Colin will start pushing himself up the center to just deal. Like, the thing about how Sturm is going to start building things in the middle is that it's actually not going to matter. And the reason is because as soon as he's doing that, Colin will be doing this. And Colin will beat Sturm on numbers. Alright, so yes, the one thing is this guy is going to shoot one of my copters down, and there's not much I can do about that. Like, this turn is actually still a bit iffy for Sensei.
2 health copter kill the 1 health artillery.
There is a chance. Good chance, actually.
Let's go.
That is useful, yep. And honestly, if he goes for the 2 health one with literally anything, that's a win for us.
It's like, bye. Bye, buddy.
Like, we do have the problem that this medium tank is going to be alive after this, but
Yeah.
like, next turn, it's kind of open season on it. This is what we're doing with it. Like, this might be the one time that a medium tank does more damage to a copter than a copter does to the medium tank.
About the same.
That's, wow. And that's with, like, God, 50% defense. Yeah, because it's plus 20, and he's 40, plus 30 to defense, plus 20, so that's 50%. That is taking 70% reduced damage.
Oh. Alright, so we can get our little tanks in on that anti-air, which is huge.
One little tank. But that is good. I mean,
That's still-
I think it's actually gonna do about 20% damage and heal to full. Never fucking mind. Sturm, baby.
Sturm.
Here's where you feel the 10%. That said, because
we will kill this battlecopter.
because battlecopters don't get defense from the land, and because this is such a lopsided matchup, we will kill off this battlecopter, which means that we are only losing 1 copter this turn.
Yeah. And probably an infantry.
Yes.
To the medium.
Or a tank. Whatever he chooses. That's his choice. I don't tell him what to do.
Dealer's choice, baby.
There's a 1 health guy over here. who might end up being the one. Like, I still take this shot just to annoy him. I will take more damage in the crackback here, but I don't really care. Slightly interesting, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get up to there, so yeah, I'd rather block spots this thing's movement down. Yeah, that seems correct.
Stop it from running away.
Exactly. Like, I don't want this in my back line. I don't want to have to then send copters downwards to chase it, because that would be a nightmare. Yeah. That basically says, like, there's nothing you can do. Alright, interesting question if we want another battlecopter back here, or if we just want a tank up here because it'll be easier to be active.
I like a little tank, yeah. I think we're finally gonna be able to start, taking this goddamn, base from him.
Yes, after 42 beers. Yeah, and he's like so cut off here that I can just...
Yeah, you can slam
We can start taking it next turn.
Yeah.
That's massive.
That's huge. You built a little tag, what's that gonna do? You move those 2 infantry down?
Yeah, probably. They'll be waiting around otherwise. Alright.
Alright. Hot shot at a Neo tank with major defense. It's free real estate. It's fine.
Yep. No, I think Sammy's actually played her part quite well here.
That tail well.
Takes a pet like no problem.
No problem.
Alright, 22, 2,200.
I take it it's not really worth attacking the Neo tank with a mech. Or is it?
2.2 divided by 4, or times 4, 8.8. That's the amount of damage that this is doing with this in terms of target seeking.
You think I'm trying to protect the bomber?
Well, no, it's less protecting the bomber and more like, what can I move into here without like worrying about it?
Worrying about it.
Okay, so 8.8 times 2 is 17.6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Colin's discount.
Oh, I don't think it matters.
So as long as it's less than that,
Yeah.
as long as the cost of a unit is less than that, which basically, there's actually a pretty big gap between 16 and 22. I don't believe any unit outside of Navy costs in that range.
Yeah.
So we can move with complete freedom here. But yes, I believe this would be bad. I might still do it, but I believe it would be bad. If anything, this guy is actually the guy that I would love to get a shot in on, but I don't believe we can.
Huge problem, yeah.
That said, it
I mean,
can't
a
actually
2 health
attack
tank
anything.
might as well go for it, right?
Yeah, it's mostly down to whatever this guy chooses to go for. We might not die here. Alright. That's fine. I'm fine with that. This dude alone costs, 7 of these guys. Genuinely. I don't know how much damage this does, but I think it's like non-zero. I think I'm cool with that.
15.
Yeah, and that will...
less than 15.
That'll be Yeah, but also buffed up by Sammy, so it'll probably be about 15.
About 15, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now I think we just, yeah, that seems fine. Alright, what does Sammy want to build here? I will also say we are actually seeing a really good example of how, like, just having a single Neo tank can be pretty bad when you've got just so many units, because, like, on both sides here, we have been able to really box things in and get like units that should be really scary to us to not have nearly as much value as they otherwise would. Even if they break through here, it's like, what are you doing? Blowing up 1 health, 2 health units with your Neo tank and battlecopter?
Is it another anti-air?
I think it's an anti-air, because like anti-air can actually do meaningful damage against even the rockets, so like they're kind of the full complement here. I think that's fine. And I think I'm fine building another mech here.
Yeah.
Like, with these 2 transport copters, Sammy's mech spam is actually really strong. I'm just gonna chill. That's fine. Alright, and then I don't actually hate the overall setup that I have going here.
What day are we on?
10, I believe. We've been post-Meteor for quite a while.
We got 21, so yeah,
We're making good time here, even if it seems like we're not.
4 turns to laser again.
Yep.
I mean, if you really wanna.
Yeah, as it is, we don't really want to finish it with Sammy, but we already didn't want to finish it with Sammy, so that's fine.
Yeah. I have to see if it's Colin or Sensei, really.
Yes, it could be either of them. I believe they have both lost kind of a similar number of units here. Although, has Colin lost any units, now that I think about it?
Yes, he's lost an infantry.
Hmm.
The 1 health champion.
My baby! Nice. Oh, we didn't get the kill.
Thanks for not even killing him. Yeah, Sammy was always the sacrificial, like...
Yes, he
CO.
actually did the exact thing that I wanted him to do there.
Put the APC on the way. Oh, hi.
He put the biscuit in the basket. That will get in the way. That's a problem.
Alright, I think...
That genuinely makes my life harder.
That missile's annoying.
Uh-oh, watch out!
Oh, watch out! Oh, it doesn't even cover the bomber, though. Does it do any damage? I feel like it might as well.
There's
just
nothing else for it to
keep
do.
chipping away at
If
it,
they had
yeah.
put this in range, there's
Yeah.
a world, although honestly, I probably, given that it has 31 fuel and is using 5 per turn,
Yeah.
I don't think there's much reason to do it otherwise, so like...
Yeah, we're gonna lose that bomber, but that's fine. So yeah, and our other full health bomber is in the
Alright,
back.
so yes, Colin's lost 2, Sensei's lost 3. Sammy's only lost 5, like... You know, that's not none, but that isn't too bad.
I mean, how many Sturms have we killed now?
So many.
12.
12. Alright.
Oh, that's a little weird.
That's annoying, but like, the thing is, like, you know, the copters are already doing this. The copters are also gonna do it to that. And like, yeah, he did, like, until he builds an anti-air, it's really not an issue.
It mostly just stops us from taking that base.
Yes, this turn, because we will not be able to kill that. But that does mean that Sammy's got pressure off of her.
Yeah. And they're gonna heal it, and that's gonna cost
And that will
money.
cost him big, yeah. Like, we're getting to the point where it's actually costing him real ass money that he cannot afford.
Alright, how far kind of up can our bomber go?
I believe still in range. Barely!
Aww.
Damn. If I had done it slightly the other way. I mean, granted, I don't think I'd be able to get it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would have been short.
And we have to
so.
watch out for the missile range as well.
Yes.
It probably just goes 2 up here.
Yes. Yeah, it kind of goes into its usual spot, and then it can kind of pick its place.
The missiles are going to be an issue, but...
Yeah, true. If anything, this is probably a little better. Gives us a little more flexibility.
Free, though, yeah.
Alright, I mean, the other thing, though, is that I can threaten this, and yeah, that's not able to get down here to fight this, so, like, you know, this'll be out of cannon range next turn. You know, even if this bomber doesn't end up being the thing that gets there, if we have a tank, when this has done enough damage, the tank will be pretty good at getting it. The Artie can probably already just about kill it. Alright, he actually genuinely caused a problem for me. That's so funny.
Because that one can't get to it.
Yep, this was the one that could do it. I can't believe he did that correctly.
He can, he may have to bomb. Oh god, even that mech would the mech, the bomber and the infantry do that? Kill the mech? I think we may have to
Yes, and I
do
think
that.
I kind of have to.
Yes, I think you have to.
And it is like, you know, the 6 health guy isn't actually worth that much.
I think the full health bomber is way more dangerous, and I think we do have to,
Yes, and I think it's at the cost of I know what's getting shot this turn. It's this bomber.
Ah.
And I have to. Like, I have to build a Neo tank here, which I'm fine with. That's actually great.
Yep.
But, this has to be the way this attack goes.
Oh. Interesting. You could use your other bomber.
This one?
Yes, you could have that be the one take the hit. And with the way you're pot-shotting it with the 1 health...
Actually, with this at
A
5
5
health,
health.
that still kills.
Like, once there's one more hit from that 1 health bomber, yeah, and then the 5 health kills. And that saves that bomber over
You're
on
right.
the,
No, that's actually really good.
on the right.
Alright. It is funny, too, because the end of this map is going to go fairly quickly.
Yeah, we probably want to do the right here, just to make sure...
Yes, just to set everything up properly.
Yeah.
Everything on the left is going to work out just fine.
Like I said, it does,
This
that
is the important
will
kill.
protect the tank and the artillery on the left as well, allowing them to get up out of black cannon range, which is also potentially useful for killing that black cannon.
Yep.
And setting up a choke point.
Yeah. But it is also, like, the one on the left is the one that we want. Like, 5 health is perfectly good for that.
Yeah.
The other funny part is they can't actually attack this with anything except that 6 health Neo tank, which is a wash in targets. You can see that, like, the minus 10% anti-air really feel it against Sturm's super bombers.
Oh, yeah.
Nightmare. Ooh. Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely spend that. Oh, do we? I think we need probably need the bomber attack to get that. I don't think we can, like...
The bomber, well, we need it because the bomber attack has to happen for this attack to happen.
Yeah, like, we can't get the power before
Yes.
the hit in the bomber, just don't do enough damage, I think.
It doesn't matter, though, because the bomber doesn't get extra attack.
Oh, Colin doesn't get extra attack.
No.
Yeah, just defense.
It's just
cash.
cash.
That's nice. Defense is nice.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, as long as this is out of missile range, I think we're perfect.
Yes, and this will get hit first, so we're basically perfect there. Left is the side we want that for.
Yeah, I think we want it as far up as possible, yeah.
Yeah.
And not in, thingy right. Probably, like, up and right, yeah. It gives it nice maneuverability against this, missile. Tank and artillery get thrown forward very safely. We use our power, we buy a Neo tank and a bomber. Sounds like a plan to me. I think we can afford it.
We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what
It's
the money
close,
is.
it's close.
33, I think we'll be just
33,
short.
I think we're just short. But we can buy a Neotech and like a tank.
And whatever
stuff.
else we feel like, yeah. Point. Yeah, no, that's actually kind of huge.
But is at 51. I think a 5 health bomber does 42, so we will need to hit it twice, but I think that's okay.
That's fine.
We got the tank and the artillery. We got plenty to attack it with, so I think we're good on that front.
And this guy's just gonna run away. It's fine.
Alright, Neotank it up. So close.
The honks are beginning.
A little bit of extra defense into this attack's not bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny, we actually kind of want Colin to be the one who has fewer units on this side because it means that he can do his attack with less stuff in the way, and like we can plan his single tank into a place that's useful, whereas Sensei will be able to move, you know, these guys over here. And like kind of similar on this side as well, like even though Sammy will have the bigger force here, by having more stuff on Colin, I can plan his turn through fairly
Colin
well.
doing a turn now?
Money-wise.
He's so close to being able to just put a bomber every single fucking turn.
He will
which is
get
funny.
it with these three.
Yeah.
kinda down if we can cap all three of
Neotank
them.
at the front and then just charge the Neotanks directly into
his
Stern's
butthole,
face.
yes. Again, once Sturm actually starts building things on this side, it will be too late for him because Colin will have nothing better to do than to shove his fist up his ass. So we're pretty much set. The game is won. It's just a question of what's left.
Yeah, we can really buy something and still buy a bomber next turn for sure.
Yeah, I'm almost like, is it this base and this base?
You now no longer buy things back there.
Right? Like, do I just build a Neo tank here next turn?
It might not be the worst to buy a battlecopter.
Sure.
Like
a Colin battlecopter.
A cheap battlecopter is not.
Yeah.
It is pretty useful.
Yep, we can either send it to the right or just, again, shove it up his ass. That's right, shove it up your ugly ass. Bad cars. Cars that break down. I really like that this guy didn't die.
Yeah, I know.
He probably ends up getting merged into something.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a brand new full health battlecopter that can attack that guy from the bottom,
Yep.
which is nice.
That is, in fact, part of the plan here. This is where we actually start to kill this guy. I think it's going to be Sensei finishing this.
Well, we're not that worried about the power turn until we're going for the missile, because that's when he's going to just spam units in that middle, and we'll be able to, like, kill a whole bunch of them at once. Right now, it's too spread out and too dedicated to really do very much other than a couple
It's
units
also
a turn.
worth noting that with our two COs who have transport copter movement, by the time he's starting to build things, we will likely be able to start sending a guy up to the missiles to just fire all of those off.
Oh, Sammy is gonna want to do that. Hell yeah.
And soften him up, and yeah, it's like with Sammy, that's gonna be the free square. That's just fine. Alrighty then, chat room.
Yep, and your 2 little attacks to take care of that. Your 9 health guy attacks.
The Neo Geo tank. I'd say the map will start going faster, but I don't think it will.
No.
Sorry, everyone. We're here forever.
This map takes a while. Like, to be fair, it's even to the point where it would not be a bad idea to have another stream of this.
Possibly, yeah. So yeah, this is a money drain more than anything, but next turn it's going to get attacked by four copters, and it will not be able to outlast that.
Nope.
I mean, it's 1 health. It's fine, I'll just move this guy over to here.
You okay with that being attacked by the Neo? I guess one of your enemies is gonna get attacked regardless.
Something's gonna get attacked, it's alright. You're never gonna believe what I'm building.
Attack.
Next turn, he's going to get copter commanded. Alright, well, that's pretty free. Yeah, it's actually you, isn't it? That's fine. Hee hee.
I don't think it's like a bad idea if we like stop after this turn, stream on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think we'll be going for at least another hour.
I don't think you're wrong about
This
that.
map is
this
not
map is ginormous.
Close to done yet.
No.
And then we have all the ending stuff to get through.
And then yeah, there's a whole end. And honestly, if that does go really quickly, we can just do like play some war room maps, try out some
nice.
super
look at
sexy
Heartblood
secret
campaign.
CO stuff. Yeah, much to consider.
Your mech's gonna throw themselves in the maw.
You bet your ass they are.
You merge the 4 health in this one?
Probably, yeah. That's actually quite good. Alright, and then... So we've got 2 anti-air here. I think the bomber's
Yeah,
actually pretty corralled at
Did
this
they build
point.
anything
No.
else? No. Then, interesting question.
I know, right?
Is it a battlecopter?
I could believe it. Like, he has literally nothing that does
Yeah,
anything to
no.
battlecopters over here, so
Yeah.
even a 90% battlecopter.
Like a mech?
It's really funny. Drake battlecopters are genuinely really good, and Sammy battlecopters are Drake battlecopters, so
Yeah.
like... I should have built that mech over here. Oops. When I'm building the mechs, my brain is like, my bases for mechs are over here. Fine, though.
That's what the transport copter's for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can't get back here. There we go. That covers it. That means the transport copter lives. The T-copters are actually quite important here for the number of mechs that I'm building, so...
The 2 health tank just sit on the base.
I mean, probably, yeah. No reason not to use it as a city. And if they want to kill it, I'm fine with that. That's cool. He's gonna have to take a break from shooting.
How is he doing potato-wise?
Yes, that is a good question. Yeah. I mean, the thing about his money is that once you really start fighting him, he will have it. And yeah, like, Sammy is, odds are, gonna be taking another potato. Granted, the Colin Bombers actually do start to become a decent target for them. And, like, Colin can replace them very easily, you know? Like, Colin is the best potato eater because his stuff, he's getting everything at a massive discount. Alright, well, let's see what Sturm does. No, I think you're right. This is going to take quite a while just to move everything through. And, like, the right side is not solved. And by the time we solve the right side, the left side will not be solved.
Yeah, so we have not gotten to the mess that is breaking through when he... Oh, hello.
Ah, well,
Oops.
rip.
When he starts making, like, just mincing up the middle with
Yep.
units and you're trying to break through, it's just such a pain in the ass.
Yep. Yep. Not surprising. Like, the nice thing with Sensei is that he gets free technique score. I use Copter Command next time, and then I've built more units than you can imagine.
Yeah, it's true. We're a little rude.
Yeah. That's a good attack for Sturm.
Didn't
Frankly,
kill it.
I'm happy we lived.
Alright, what's he gonna do with that missile?
That is the only question. Nothing.
It still doesn't cover the black cannon, and he built 2 mechs! You useless idiot! And you didn't even, like,
Yeah, I think it's here.
Yeah, and what you could do is smoosh the 2 tanks together at 6 health. The
Yeah,
bombers.
I understand what you mean, yeah. What I could actually do is just attack the missile, right?
Yeah.
And then
No,
1,
he's
2,
nothing.
3, 4, 5, 6. Like, he genuinely can't stop the attack.
Yeah, and
if
the
I
1
do
health
that.
can keep attacking it, yeah.
I probably do squash the 1 health then, maybe? I don't know. Well, the 1 health might still want to attack.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to think, like... Is it 6.5 a dozen? Like...
Probably. We're finishing after this turn. We gotta look this over.
Like a weird one because it's at 51, which is so awkward.
Yeah, it's probably is actually worth more to do this.
The 5 health is 42. It's so weird. Yeah, it's probably smoosh them together next turn. No. I don't even know.
I know.
No, the 5 health bomber's probably just attacking until that guy gets the black cannon within 5 health bomber range.
Yeah.
We can check next turn that we can move that bomber out of the way and see
True,
if the
and then
5 health blows
restart
up,
it,
and then
yeah.
restart if it doesn't.
Yep. Alright, well...
Yeah, I think we're,
The good news over here is there are only 3 that will be able to surround him, but that's okay.
Yeah, he built another anti-air, which is smart, but we have 3 tanks.
Yes, the
2 of
tanks
which
are
can
now in
attack it,
range.
so,
We will kill this off.
yeah.
And the other thing is, like, once 2 tanks take a shot at this guy, a copter should be able to finish it.
Yeah.
So I think we might start capturing that on Sensei's side. So, like, Sensei is, like, winning. Sensei is the most winning out of everyone, despite the fact that he keeps throwing money in the hole here.
Yep.
I will say, once we do that, like, killing this side is probably going to be back into Potato Town. So once we start on Tuesday, we will, in fact, be on Potato Watch.
Didn't build much out there, so once
He
this is
has
clear...
under-healthed that, so that's good. God, he didn't build anything here either.
He built mechs,
And he built
how much money does he have right
the
now?
anti-air here. He must not have spent much.
Anti-air and 2 mechs?
It's because
Oh, he repaired the Neo tank.
the Neo tank is 4,400.
Neo tank slurped up his cash.
Yep, of his hard-earned cash. The rockets, Sir? The rockets also healed for 1, which was a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes more sense.
We put that right in bomber range.
And yeah, no, he loves that shit.
And we're a turn or two away from killing that black cannon.
Yes.
And we're in good shape. And we do have to watch out for the laser.
Yes, the laser is coming soon, but the big thing is that, like, I think we capture these before the laser fires. Even if these guys get shot, if they capture this stuff, they're set.
Yeah.
So I think we are actually in really good position here.
Yeah.
Ah, here's a bit where this tank is useless because Sensei has too many units, and that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. But yeah, Colin's now got the Neo tank and the bomber. Sammy's gonna be able to shoot down this bomber. Sammy will be capturing this soon. Probably to get like APCs and stuff up to here. I think we're in really good shape here.
Yeah, I think Tuesday we'll beat this map.
Yes, and honestly, it's going to be a full-length stream on Tuesday.
I think it's going to be like 2
Yeah.
hours. I think it's going to be like
This
an
map
hour,
is long as fuck.
hour and a half to beat the map, and then all the ending
Yeah,
stuff.
the
ending's
very
quite long.
first thing that we're going to have to do is like
And
set up everything for the
I
meteor.
believe it took me about 4.5 hours on
Yeah.
the Game Boy Advance version.
Fair enough. All right.
Because it was like a full 3-hour odd stream, and then I'd done like an hour of it in the stream before looking at the VODs.
That's fine. Our like Tuesday, Sunday stream's going to be weird up until you leave for the UK. So
And after I leave.
getting us
I'm
an
gonna be
extra one.
gone.
getting an extra one in is probably not a bad thing. All right. Well.
I think doing this in one stream is optimistic, even if we'd started at 1.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god, yeah. I don't think we would have. I think we probably would have stopped around here anyway. This is a perfectly good time for it. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed. I had a fun time, and we are winning. The funny part is, for as like difficult as all this is, and for the fact that we have a 19-day time limit here, we are winning this map. We are moving at a pretty good pace, and like. This is a very difficult map because it does force you to win.
Well, the thing is,
in
a lot
several
of the time,
different ways.
the first 10 days are defense. He's pushing out. He's taking like both
Yeah.
sides and maybe making moves towards this middle. And you kind of have to like try and win one front. It can be very difficult to win 2. I don't really think it's possible to win all 3.
Sure.
Because he'll pick one side to build a fucking Neo tank
Yeah,
on.
he has too much money, and you are too spread out to be able to stop like everything he does.
But he didn't get that base on the right. We stopped him from getting any of the bases in the middle.
And we stopped him. Like we took those 4 cities from him without it really being an issue.
Yep.
And I think that's really like all of that is really, really good for us.
Yeah,
like
he
that-
took 2 cities, so we made him down 2,000 money, which is significant when he has 29,000 to play with.
Yep. Yeah, and there's like very little for him to capture outside of these initial bases, especially if you can get these. I think this is a really cool map. I genuinely think this is one of like the best maps in the GBA trilogy. Advance Wars DS is a GBA game. You heard it here first. All right, do we raid Ryudo?
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, well this is not the last stream. Last stream
And it turns out-
will be Tuesday.
Will for sure be Tuesday, unless we decide to start going through advanced campaign or war room maps because we can't think of anything else. But the last stream will be Tuesday.
Alright, I'll talk to you after the stream.
We'll
Alright.
figure it out.
Bye everybody.
Have a good one, everyone. Hope y'all enjoyed.
I thought we were gonna do 9 souls.